I think back to what 16-year-old me would have dreamt of for like a fantasy home versus what 26-year-old me thinks of as a fantasy home, it's markedly different. When you think about that idea, like the home being the place that you find solitude in, the home being the place that you can relax, that you can feel yourself, that you can be yourself, that you call your own. That idea, what we want from that, like if you keep asking the question again and again, well, I want a big house. Why do you want a big house? I want a big house so that there's lots of rooms. Why do you want lots of rooms? And you keep going down that rabbit trail and you end up finding the reason you want lots of rooms is because you want to have people over. You want your home to be hospitable. You want people to feel welcome there and to welcome people there at any given moment. You keep diving deeper and deeper, and the thing that you want doesn't necessarily need to be obtained in one singular way. And so many things are like that in life, right? You know, we sometimes can pigeonhole ourselves because we think this is the one way. And trust me, like I'm like the queen of that. Like, this is how I will be happy. This is how I will be successful. It's going to be this one career path. And life is not like that. You know, the amount of things that I owned in college is probably more than I now own with my entire family of 4. So it's just wild how much we hold on to things for. I think for me, the idea of fear or like the scarcity mindset, like I need to keep this just in case. I need to keep this because it is valuable, or it was valuable, or it could be valuable to myself or others. And the honest truth is, a lot of the stuff I had was just garbage. Garbage in the sense that nobody in my immediate surroundings needed or wanted it, myself included. One thing that I have appreciated about minimalism and going on a journey of reducing my possessions is that I haven't been the only one to go on this journey. The idea that more is going to be more fulfilling has been such a pervasive idea in our society, and like I still feel it. I still feel it after 3 years of this slow going process of reducing my possessions and just frankly being honest with myself and saying, I'm not going to use this. I'm never going to use this, and I'm not going to let it hold me back because I spent something of value to obtain it, which I did. When you look around your home and you see all those extra things that you don't need, you had to spend time, money, energy, possibly all 3 in order to obtain that item. And the longer you just sit around letting it make you feel guilty, you're going to continue to spend that. You're going to continue to spend the time to give those items a home. You're going to continue to spend money because the square footage of your apartment or home or room is space. You're paying something for that space, and you're saying that those items deserve whatever percentage of that space they're taking up. And then, of course, the time of continuing to maintain those things, right? Every time we have something that gets dirty, we have to clean it. And so, of course, there are going to be a percentage of our items, for most of us, that we just don't use. So over time, they just continue to be something that we pour time and money and energy into. In my journey to be more intentional with the items I do own, I have been very inspired by writers, bloggers, video content producers who have shared even just a piece of their story. Because I like peeking into other people's homes, I decided to create a little capture of my home.
Alright, so we have some plants out here, trash that needs to be taken out, a wreath, very Christmassy, Christmas theme going on this time of year. And here we have some hooks for bags and keys. Down here we have this little bin, one for my son, one for myself to put shoes in. And I love this mirror, it's just great to check your outfit out before you head out for the day. Light switch. And we have a knife rack, a bunch of spices, 2 trash cans, one's for trash and one's for donations. We have a bunch of snacks up here, mail, a fruit bowl. And over here we have some dried goods, some pictures, a bunch of dishes in the sink, just being realistic, those need to get done. And over here in this corner we have a laundry room, small but does the trick. Those birds up there were my grandmother's. We have this little round table. My son is sleeping. We just have some storage, little TV, some pictures of my husband and I on our wedding day, and of us and our children. There's our stockings. There's our tree, unlit. It will be lit at night, of course. We have this cute little calendar. You can change it to the day leading up to Christmas. We have some plants in this corner. I really like this corner unit. There's my son playing with some toys. And over here we have my son's playroom. Big beanbag. Picture of him when he was 1 year old. We have this little tent. Put some toys in there for him. Not too many, but not too few. The great thing is that he knows where all of his toys go. And whenever I do ask him to clean, he's very clear about where his toys go, where his books go. Over here we have some cute little paintings. This is a changing table for my sons. This is the main bathroom. We also have another bathroom in our room as well. Everything you need in here: shower, a bath, a toilet. And then this is our room. I'm actually going to show you this tomorrow. Alright, here's the next day.
So I'm refilming it today. This is our bathroom. It could use a little bit of TLC, missing a knob here. This is the TV where we keep extra blankets. This used to house my desk, and I made this little lamp. And then our bed, some decor, a side table with books that I intend to read. This thing, which is a night light, and I love that. So cool. My toddler can even take it to the bathroom if he needs to. We keep these closed about 90% of the time, but this is what the windows look like with a little bit of privacy film. My baby, who's also sleeping again. As you can see, this is the ideal time for me to film things. A side table, which actually is cut out in the back, and it houses our printer. This is my toddler's bed. This used to be my toddler's dresser, but now, thanks to minimalism, my husband has caught on. So he minimized a lot of his items and, just the essential PJs and all of those kinds of things fit in here, and the other clothes are hung in my toddler's closet. We have some binkies here. This one's totally empty, and a bunch of pens. I don't know why. We always end up with so many pens. Like, I probably have donated 400 pens in my lifetime. It's insane. Weights for working out. A little side table. And then in here, this is one of my favorites. This used to be our closet, and I was able to make it into an office for myself. And this was a project that continues to be my pride and joy. Some of my favorite books up there, some little storage post. We put mail in there that needs to be sorted through. This is a calendar that I do use regularly, but I cleared it for the new year. Desk, my clothes. Look how beautiful that is. Only a few items, but all things that I love. A laundry hamper, some files, and my diploma. The shoes I'm currently rotating through, some work shoes, some blank notebooks, workout clothes, scanner. Adore this thing. This thing has helped me to minimize so much. And yeah, that's it in here. And just really am happy about this space. Honestly, about the entire home. It's been my pride and joy to cultivate it into a space that I really enjoy, and that I think my family also can benefit from, the cleanness of it all, and, very happy with it. So my home is far from perfect, but the beauty of having a clean home, having less items, is that it opens up your mind for potential with the space, and you just really feel like you can make it your own, rather than spending all this time and all this energy cleaning and caring for your items that you don't really care about, which I still do. I still feel there are items in my life that I need to let go of, but so much of that has been taken out of my day-to-day because there are less things. And in turn, I have been able to cultivate a space that feels like my own. Thank you so much for joining my December 2021 home tour. And I would love if you would consider subscribing, as well as letting me know what drew you to intentional living, minimizing your possessions. What about it appeals to you or took you into it? I feel like it is different for different people. And so if you would like to share that with me, I would love to hear that from you.